I even had a guy recently send me this message.
Yo, I swear to God, if I hear one more yo, hi, or sup, ah, you up? I am. Watch this. You listening? Yes. You got condoms? I do. No kiss nanso. F you now for 200 or leave it out. Man, I don't want you F me just for money. I want you to F me because you like to. Okay, forget it.
Based on me coming out to him because sometimes I'll do that just to get rid of people because it'll have this effect. Either they will leave or they will continue. But if they continue, it probably means that they are interested, they're down low in some way. But this guy is obviously in it for the money. And I feel like he doesn't want to follow through. So again, it's that complicated situation of are you doing this because you feel you have no other option? Or are you doing it because you enjoy doing it, but because you enjoy doing it, you also want to make some money from it? And I'm yet to meet somebody like that. And I think about it now that I'm older. It's just too much hard work to find somebody. Because even when you go on Grindr, there's the illusion that there's so many options. People have short attention spans, so they don't follow through. And then again, that video that I did, the quality of person that you're meeting who just wants to stick it in and have please themselves and then be gone, you know? But if you're paying for it now, you're paying for what you want. So you are getting what you want. So I've thought about it, but more so for the fantasy of a boyfriend. Because another thing is that everyone reduces everything to sex, man. But but I always thought that these call boys could get so much money if they just knew how to give guys what they really want ultimately, which is intimacy, or a feeling of being loved or cared for. So I would like totally pay a guy to pretend to be my boyfriend for a couple of hours. Like that would be the role play, you know? Even if we have an argument and like that would be totally the role play. I would pay for that. I would also pay for a cuddler because there are times when I feel like I want that kind of intimacy just to be held. So much so that I will go and get a massage just to be touched. But like I said, it can be a bit complicated because people are in it for the money and it means that the experience isn't what it could be. If they were at least good actors, man, like that's all I would want, a good actor. You don't have to believe it. You just have to convince me that you believe it. In any case, I feel that this is a taboo and people might think it's pathetic, but it makes so much sense to me to be able to pay for a service when I want it as opposed to being in a traditional relationship because I've become so accustomed to being by myself now that I'm not sure that I want somebody up on meet me all the time, only when I want it, and then I'd pay for it. And financially, it would work out because when you're in a relationship, how much are you paying for versus meeting up for 150 every once in a while, you know? So yeah, I mean, I've heard that there's a lot of that going on in Barbados. I've had guys come to my gate and be like, "Oh, I want a new pair of Nikes." I'd be looking at them like, "What does this mean? What do you mean exactly? What are you saying exactly?" I wish we could actually cut through all the bullshit and just have a direct conversation so that if it's going to be a transactional relationship, let's call it that. Like, yeah, you want money, this is what I want, this experience, so let's do this trade. But no, we can't talk about anything. So it's not really on the table, at least not in Barbados. In Latin American countries, though, all you gotta do is show up at a onsen or a gay sauna, and you could work it out once you meet the right person. So that's sex in exchange for money.